Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Yeah.
You gave me a second chance, and I'll never forget that. I reckon I could teach you some useful things in return that not many people in this city know how to do.
Why not? I'll gladly learn something new.
All right, but now's not a good time. Come back and see me later.
I'd like to learn something from you.
All right, but now's not a good time. Come back and see me later.
Be careful with that scythe. Huh? Why aren't you asleep? Greetings. What do you need?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. I didn't get round to picking it up, so go and see Schneider in the market.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You'd better not. Farewell, my friend. I hope you're not going to be wandering around out there all night.
God grant you health. Good day to you, friend. Good day. day.
God be with you.
Pots for sale.
Hey,
Strong,
Must have
well-made
stolen
pots.
that from us. And now you're walking round with it on?
Get over here, or I'll pull the guard. We're now open.
You shouldn't be out.
Easy. Let's talk about this.
How dare you! We won't put up with thieves here. You'll give everything back and pay compensation, or I'll go and get the guards.
Fine then. I'll give everything back and pay compensation.
And don't think that I won't count that money, you bastard!
Well, you're a saint, right?
We're open.
Exhausted.
Fair prices, fine wares.
Sound as a bell.
We're now open.
Needles, thread, pins, silk thread.
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
What can I do for you, stranger?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything?
Christ, I need some sleep.
Hot lids, the finest mugs. Mugs for sale.
Shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening.
A blessed morning to you. We're now open.
I really need to sleep.
Soon there won't be a pig left alive for miles.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take
Would you rather he was groaning in bed?
If his stomach starts acting up again, he'll be groaning anyway.
What the hell? Raus, du Bastard!
I really need to sleep.
quality wares.
See you around, son.
Linen canvas. The softest linen canvas.
We've got enough to
Come and
go
buy the
around.
finest canvas.
Delicious.
What would you like?
Would you repair a few things for me?
Strong, well-made pots.
Do your shopping here and you're in the...
Great! You made it.
I hear one Franta cooldown is supposed to come and pick up new clothes from you.
Aye, the finest. I spent the best part of 2 weeks working on them, and damn near left my fingers on them as buttons. But it was worth it. With clothes like that, he wouldn't be ashamed to stand before the king himself.
As it happens, You hit the nail on the head. Franta asked, he gave me a certificate.
I was hoping he'd try them on one last time before final adjustments. But, very well then.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want
Sound as
anything
a bell.
today?
Buy 2 pots. Have a bowl as well. Sound as a bell.
Take a mile. Take care then. Got enough my good
Pots for sale. Big strong pots. Pots here.
God grant you health.
Christ, I need some sleep.
Do your shopping here and you're in the clear.
Really? Where? On the surface of the pond? Or was it in the sky as well?
That cough of ours gave me this dopey look.
I could use some sleep.
And you came straight to mind.
What? Christ, you're a real bitch sometimes.
Greetings. What brings you here?
What do you have for sale? A word about the...
All right.
No, only because it's you.
More. Aye. That sum will convince me. Pleasure doing business. God be with you. My respects. Good to see you, lad.
Keep close to the others.
I could use a nap.
Safe here.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Exhausted. I ought to go and see Rosa. She'll be expecting me. Ah, and I mustn't forget about the city council.
He's nothing but a bloody fraud. I mean, who the hell does he think he is? He's not the one with the itchy prick. He didn't tell you anything. He didn't even look at it. He just told me to bugger off.
Excuse me.
Christ, I need some sleep.
some beer.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
That sounds like someone could easily get hurt if they investigate this. So I hope I can expect more than gratitude if I help you.
You may very well get hurt. But as far as my gratitude is concerned, you don't need to worry.
That's just what I was afraid of.
Well, let's just say next time you're in a cell awaiting your death, you can be sure I'll come and save you again.
Oh.
All right, fine, I get it. You want money, you'll get it. I'll pay you. And I'm not gonna beg you anymore. Satisfied?
I'm sorry. I'll help you.
You'd take pity on a poor woman with nothing left in the world.
Nah, what I wouldn't do for you. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What are you gonna do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
Why did you ask?
Because you're...
Uh-huh.
But don't take it the wrong way. Not even ya...
Uh-huh. I know everything.
Good. Good. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more.
Haha. You know, this dialogue never ends. Oh shit.
Christ, I need some sleep.
Praise God.
They say she's mad for it. The old man just isn't up to it.
Don't think I can't see you.
I'm gonna have to buy some shoes at some point. I know I haven't saved. Oh no, actually, I might have saved. Let's hide the sword then. There we go. Go buy some shoes, something like that, 'cause I'm not stupid otherwise. The cobbler. Let's just go down there. Where is it?
Excuse me.
God, it takes ages to buy stuff around here.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
Chat eat. Copper is here. Just a couple.
Always comes on time. Knows I have customers waiting. Was möchtest du?
Yeah.
I need something repaired. I'll have a look at the ware.
So what do the pouches give you? Labels, belt. Oh, that's quite cool. Number of weapons, full. Let's get that then. Cool. Get them.
Word about the price.
Gut, versuch.
Satisfied?
You won't convince me with this. Nein, das bringt doch nichts. I'm done haggling with you. Thank you, and take care.
Greetings to you.
I should eat something.
Horseradish. Delicious horseradish.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced. Then he fell into a ditch, and now he's staggering around the streets, God knows where.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up with a hangover, and as soon as he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him if that ever happened again, he was for the boot. Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today. I've no time to find someone else. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Takai or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
You've got a new addition to the family. Is it a boy or a girl?
There are the pictures of wine. Hopefully I won't splash anyone's shoes.
Have worse weapons than any räuber
Boy,
in the
I'd
domain?
like some white. What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it?
Boy, are you deaf?
Where did they get them?
Wine.
You're
White.
the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws
Boy,
have better weapons than the city garrison. White. And Herr König surely knows this too.
I apologize, sir.
What is it, Eldris?
Which wine?
You smell a deal? White. What I
Are you
smell
deaf?
is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeit
Sir?
this is. The Dry Devil is running free.
Thank
there
you,
are
waiter.
Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourself.
I'm sorry.
With a few
I wasn't
rusty
paying
halberds.
attention.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
Hey,
What
waiter!
then?
Pour
We're
me some
sitting
monastery
atop
wine.
the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's
Monastery wine,
enemies,
here.
Nicht wahr?
We are more than
Sir?
familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king
Well,
is surely
thank
aware
the
of it as
Lord.
well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms
Tokai
crossed for the
and a full
Raubritter
cup.
to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with
apologize,
his
sir.
army.
But
Which
then the
wine?
Dörfler
Tokai!
will rise
That's
up.
the white.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
Good, sir.
Well, thank the Lord.
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
My cup is empty.
Isn't it the same thing?
Pour me some white.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far
The
short of
cathedral will
covering
be
all the
standing
citizens'
before you
needs.
bring me that
Right,
white.
Jerome.
Sorry?
But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink and wants to repair the baths that used to be there.
She's a protege of Marish. Her efforts are commendable, but I don't think she will succeed. It takes a firm hand, not soft, feminine fingers.
A moment ago, you were complaining there weren't enough baths.
Come here.
Shouldn't we support her?
Something like this is better handled by trustworthy people, like my friend, bathhouse proprietor Adam. The
More
need
wine,
for cleanliness
Master Bailiff?
and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated. If someone needs to wash, there's a...
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Keeping the city clean is important.
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
Waste of time.
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we... can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense. Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nars's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Nice.
Gentlemen, let's agree
His
to
silver might
disagree.
this be?
What of the king heard?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way. At least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no
Wake
damage.
up! Pour me red wine.
Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well,
Should we go back and do that actually? Hopefully that's not restarted the whole thing.
The city reserves are in urgent need of new weapons.
There are the pictures of wine.
Our current
Hopefully I won't
Great
splash anyone's
resource.
shoes.
And on top of that,
Boy,
the
I'd like
army
some
is
white.
requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnock, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That
Thank you,
Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
I apologize.
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
I'd like some monastery
What is it,
wine.
Eldris?
Refill my cup, boy.
a deal? What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is.
Sir?
The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! And a full king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the court for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the yeomanly state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
Another drop of wine. Don't make me beg.
Isn't it the same thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink and wants to repair the baths that you...
I need something. There isn't, she thought.
And...
No one. Go and...
Certainly, sir.
Come back with this...
Soft, feminine fingers.
A moment ago, you were complaining there weren't enough baths. Shouldn't we support her?
Something like this is better handled by trustworthy people, like my friend, bathhouse proprietor Adam. The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated.
Nice.
If someone needs to watch, there's a river just a few steps from the city walls.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well.
So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing...